So today we talked to an extra special guest, Becca Harvey, aka
AKA Girl Poppy.
about her upcoming album When I'm Alone, which is out October 28th.
Go check it out.
Ru-
Pre-save.
Pre-save it, do all the things. Here we go. Check her out on tour as well.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's
And let's
roll the
roll the
tape.
tape.
Hello.
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 So, how have you been? I saw you were in New York, traveling the world, Mr. Mrs. Worldwide.
Ooh.
Worked for like 2.5 weeks. I was just being silly. I got too silly.
Oh, I think
That
you
seems
went to
like
New
goofy
York
movie.
like right after we got back because we were just in
Mm-hmm.
New York too. And we're like, oh my God, now Becca's in New York. We just missed each other.
Really, everyone. So many of my friends were either like leaving the day that I got there or getting there the day that I left. I was like, what is going on? But also a lot of my friends, like one of my friends from like that lives very close to me, she was there at the same time as me. And like a lot of my LA friends were there at the same time as me. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I was like, oh, Fashion Week.
Fashion Week,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I totally forgot about that. I feel like this year it wasn't that big of a deal though.
I just
No.
I don't think it was either. Like honestly, like it felt like nobody was really there. Like I thought I was gonna see like Tony Chalamet or something, and nobody was there.
I have a question for you. So, how did the process for your first album, When I'm Alone, come along?
So I knew pretty early on, like after I made Swan, that I wanted to make a record that would come out in the fall. I just knew deep in my heart of hearts that October was the month that I needed to release an album. So like right after I got off tour with the Districts, which was like last November, in December I started writing songs to like put on an album. And I started working on them with my ex-boyfriend, and we started writing. We wrote like a couple songs, and I was like thinking of like where I wanted to make the album, like if I wanted to record at a studio in Atlanta, if I wanted to just record at my ex-boyfriend's house, like if I wanted to travel for it, like go to a studio. So we tried out a studio in Atlanta, the studio called Standard Electric, and we recorded one of the songs from the album there, which is coming out soon.
Which song?
It's called Teenage Dream.
Ooh.
Played it at Shaky Knees, and I've been playing it at shows recently, so I'm like I can say this. Like, it's common
Yeah.
knowledge.
We listened to the other new ones you played the tour before Shaking Knees.
I'm slowly trickling them in, but Teenage Dream in Atlanta, it was great, but I was still like, I don't really want to make the album in Atlanta. Like I need to travel for it. So then we went to Philly, and we went to this studio called Hidden Fortress, and we made Destroyer and a song called When I'm Alone, the title track from the album. We made those there, and we worked on Teenage Dream a little bit more. But we made some songs in Philly. But we went in December and it was freezing, and we were literally in a warehouse. Like the studio was a warehouse, so I was too cold. I said, I can't do this. So then I went home, started writing more songs, but it was very hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to like write songs when I'm not being like forced to write them. I don't like it's better for me to write when I'm like in a hurry, like at a studio, because I've already like have a melody or like song idea in mind and I just need lyrics really quickly. That's like the best time to write because I can write pretty quick. So in February, I started, or like January, I started looking for Airbnbs, like either around the beach or in the mountains, just to like get like me, my ex, and my producer Sam Akion, and my engineer Henry Stair, just the four of us to just like bring all the gear that we have and just like make an album. So we found this beautiful little house on top of a mountain in Thornhill, Tennessee, and moved all the furniture out of the living room and like made our own little studio with all the stuff that we brought. And we were there for 20 days and we made the album.
Oh, that's so cool. It seems like the atmosphere kind of had like an effect on how you wanted to make the album or how it like made it easier for you. Was there a specific atmosphere you want for the listeners of the album to feel or like be around?
Yeah, I just like, so I keep saying that the album is like very Twilight New Moon, but
Oh,
is like so that like I wanted it like it's such a fall album, like very brown, very like warm tones, like seasonal depression vibes, just very just fall. Like, and I think especially like with where we recorded it, like we were looking for places like on the beach, like we wanted to do like something like that. But as soon as I saw that Airbnb in Thornhill, I was like this is it. And I think just like that mountain-esque, like, you know, ease, and it was cold. Like you could see like a lake from where we stayed. It was just like the perfect little like
You were in Forks.
I was in Forks basically.
So while doing that, do you have any, because you're talking about the songwriting process, do you have any song that was your favorite that you have a memory about writing it that's your favorite?
Yeah, gosh, all of them were so much fun to write. I think honestly my favorite to make was Destroyer, just because
Oh,
that was like the first song that me and Sam wrote together, that we both like we knew instantly that like making the album together was like the best idea. Like I knew like as soon as we made that song that I was like I made the perfect decision to have him produce my album. And I knew like from then on that like every song that we made together since would be exactly what I wanted.
that one's so good too. Oh my god. Oh, you know what song I love?
Which one?
Which that
Ah!
one? Okay, when you drop that song, okay, those were the exact thoughts I was having in like a situation. So I'm like, why is she in my head? Girl puppy, get out. I
Sure.
was scared. I'm like,
She's a
I was
mind
so
reader.
into that song. You don't even know, crying hardcore.
I was like that was a fun song to make. Yeah, that was also one of the songs that we started like making at my ex's house. And then he like didn't know how to finish it. He was like, we have to bring this to someone else. Like, I don't know what you want. And I brought it to Sam, and Sam was like, I get what you're going for. Because I was referencing like I was I Bloody Valentine, like slow dive, like shoegaze vibe for that song.
Yeah.
It exactly what I wanted. I'm happy that you like it.
It's so good. So, question about the past. Do you have like a favorite memory from like touring?
Oh my god.
That's so bad. She was touring the world like
Well, yeah,
2 days
yeah.
ago.
True, true. But like,
Or I don't know how I got so lucky to I've only been on 2 tours ever, and both of them were like the best experiences I could have ever asked for in my life. Like the district's nicest guys in the world, and Matt Maltese, like that's my bestie. Like I love that man so much. So it's like to pick a favorite memory, I'd have to pick like a favorite from both. I feel like, yeah, from the districts tour, gosh, probably like Halloween, because we played in where did we play? We played in like Memphis on Halloween, and there were like 25 people at that show. But it was so funny just because we all got to dress up, and it was like cute because we didn't even care how many people were there. We were just like having fun together. Um, and then on the Matt tour, my favorite memory was when it was in, gosh, where were we? Oh, were we in Denver? I think we were in Denver, and we all went. It was like me, Matt, and then his friend Maisie and her like touring band. We all met at this like pool hall and played pool, and it was
oh,
fun. Like it was such a fun like little bonding moment. And also like the very last night of tour in New York, we all went out together, and that was so much fun too. Me and Matt kept drinking frozen margaritas, and it was funny. So probably those 2 moments.
We gotta tell what we hated the Atlanta show. No, for you guys. The crowd.
oh yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, the Atlanta show, the crowd was so crazy, but we went to like 2 more shows after that, and they were
Yeah.
fine. But like for some reason, Atlanta was not vibing. The
Cause you
craziness.
What was the problem? What were they doing?
It was just like a bunch of like 13-year-old girls being kind of
yeah.
cuckoo, and I'm like, okay, we kind of
Yeah.
stuck out
I
like sore
remember
thumbs.
I remember because we wanted to be in the back,
Oh
and then we
yeah.
somehow ended up being the front row. And I went to pee for like 5 seconds, and this girl wouldn't let me go through. I'm like, girl. Mm-mm.
But that's when we first heard you. We're like, wait, this is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you guys were following us around because we went to Nashville for the Lure Show, and you guys were there too.
So
And
then
then
we
we
also
went to
ended
New
up going
York,
to the
and you guys
Nashville
were there
stuff.
too.
Look at that.
We were all on tour.
It's like we
Mhm.
were on the same tour path.
Yeah.
It's true.
We went to so many shows that week. We went show every night.
I don't know how I survived it.
You guys are awesome for that.
But it must be
Mhm.
tough, like, touring. Well, you said you had a good time on tour, but, like, going to different places so, like, often, how do you not stay, like, tired or, like, weak and exhausted?
No, I think it's because I'm still so like new to it that it's just like so exciting. I haven't got
Right.
the training part of it. I still like because like both tours I'd gone to so many cities I've never been to before. So every time it was just like I'm so excited to be here because I've never I don't know. I think just the adrenaline I was running off of.
And talking about tours, you want to talk about your upcoming tour? I know you're touring to Florida, right?
Yes, it's funny. It's like my Florida tour. I'm going on tour with Howdy, which is crazy because I'm such a huge fan. I love Howdy so much. And I've never played in Florida before, nor have
Oh,
I played.
really?
Yeah, I've never played in Birmingham. I played in Mississippi, but not Jackson. And then I've never played in Florida. So all those Florida dates, those are all going to be new experiences
I
for
might
me.
go to a Florida date because I live in Florida, so I might go to a couple maybe. We'll see.
I'm out, please.
I might. We'll see.
You
I
have
wanna, I
to.
wanna. Birmingham's pretty cool. I went there recently. I've been to a few shows there, so I feel like you'll have fun. But it's like there's nothing there because it's Alabama.
Mm.
I heard that venue is like super cool
Which
though.
venue is it?
Saturn.
I don't think I've been there. Could be cool. You're gonna find out.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see with the people in Alabama.
Oh, did you want to talk about the dinner party with Girl Puppy?
Party. Oh my god, my dinner party with Girl Puppy. Literally sponsored by Topo Chico.
Ooh.
Slade.
Yeah, it's like a very intimate dinner party. I think it's like 22 people in total at this restaurant in Atlanta. I have no idea what the vibe is going to be like. It just sounds super exciting, and
Yeah.
because I think we're gonna try to like I think we're gonna try to like strip back the set a little bit because I was like, I wonder if we can like play crazy like we usually do at this dinner, but probably not. So I think maybe it'll be like a cool stripped back vibe. We don't know what to expect. We're just excited for it.
I mean, that sounds so cool. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like not a lot of people are doing something like that, so that's
I was
really
gonna say
cool.
that I've never
I
heard of
never heard of
that, but it
that.
sounds like so cool and fun.
I hadn't either until Wild Honey Pie approached me for it, and I just feel very lucky. I think it's gonna be super cool, and I'm so excited.
I might show up. What?
You guys should pull.
I might. I don't. So talking about fashion week, do you have any? Because we look at your Instagram posts and stuff. Do you have any like fashion inspo? We like your
We
outfits.
love your
You know where
fashion.
they co-
Dude,
where
I
you,
have
where
a
it comes
photo on
from.
my phone for, like, different fashion, inspo, and you're in there because your
Really?
outfits are so cool.
Oh
Yes.
my god, that's sweet. I don't really like pay attention much to what I wear. Um, I'm I like am really inspired by my best friend Emma, who lives in Chicago. I feel like she's just always ahead of the time with what she wears. So a lot of like things that I buy, I always send them to her, and I'm like, "Do you like this?" So, she's one of my fashion inspirations. I like a lot of like old like Charlotte Gainsbourg and like just who else do I like how they dress? Um, I don't know. I don't really look to people besides Emma. I'm like I don't know. I just kind of get a lot of black and I like to wear dresses and skirts.
But I
But
was telling Lennon, and I like it because now I feel like we're having a discussion the other day. I feel like
Yeah.
fashion nowadays is dead.
Because it goes
Do
by
you
so
think so?
quickly, it's hard to, like, grasp onto anything for too
Yeah.
long.
fast fashion I think it has picked up a lot, like especially since the pandemic. I think it's just because it was like so much easier to get newer clothes, I think during that time. Like I mean, bitches were buying clothes on Amazon and stuff. So it's like I feel like it was just like clothes that way, and that's why fast fashion really picked up. But I think it's important. I mean, like I only buy secondhand pretty much.
Same.
I don't buy a lot of new things ever for myself. Besides, I bought the Skims dress, like the Skims dress, the one. I bought the Skims dress though, and that was the first time I'd bought something new for myself in ages, and I had to do it. It's a
Yeah.
perfect. But I almost strictly buy secondhand, and I think it's just important to like just find whatever like you feel like you like look best in, or like whatever makes you feel like the most confident. Like for me, I feel that my most confident in all black, like either like a black dress or a black like cute blouse and a black skirt, or black shorts, black, you know, or like a white button down. A white button down is classic. Every girl needs a white button down or a white tank top. I mean, both. You need both. Every girl.
I'm so sick in the head. The first thing I thought was Mitski.
Um,
Today. No.
I
Yeah.
I love that you guys are like fashion icon. I'm literally wearing a Caroline Polachek shirt and black Sophie shorts right now.
No, we
But that's
love
the
that. That's
vibe. See, no, here's the thing
mhm.
with fashion. If you can be slumped and you can also look good, that's the key. There you go.
I guess so. I'm in my after work PJs.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm still in my work clothes. I didn't even change.
Oh, you both are slaying like the
I'm
service.
wearing my
Always,
pajamas
even
from
when
like
we
the
slump.
bottom down. This is just like my business outfit. at the top.
We've like evolved a lot from our first interview. Remember, we were like all dressed up, and we were like,
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, that was crazy. Then I was gonna ask about TikTok because your TikTok always pops up on my For You page. Like I wasn't even following you at first, but then you just started popping up like every few minutes, and I'm like, okay. So do you have like a favorite TikTok? I don't know.
Oh my god, my TikTok is my TikTok is stupid. I'm almost to the point where I don't even want to have like my name like girl puppy on there, because I'll put things and then someone in the comments will be like, wait, are you actually girl puppy? And it's like, oh yes, like dang it, I am, and you caught me being stupid online. Like dang it. My favorite TikTok right now is the one of that little girl reacting to the Little Mermaid, where she goes, is it just me or was that Whitney Houston?
Oh my god.
Talking about like what did that little girl say that? Like
No,
what?
kids are crazy. They'll say whatever.
And her accent, like it's crazy because she's so young, but she said such like a grown, like a grandma thing to
Yeah.
say. Accent too, like it was crazy. I love that so much.
kids
So
on
funny.
TikTok are crazy.
So awesome.
Wait, is that I saw it on Twitter the other day. Was it a TikTok or a Vine? It's like a 12-year-old dancing and the grandpa's dying in the background.
Oh my god, but you
Have
mean
you
the
seen
one
that
where
one? Is that a TikTok?
with the ones like he's like this?
He's like, don't give it up.
Da, da, da.
Hey, remember Molly?
It was a Musically, that's right.
Oh
Oh my
yeah, because
god.
musically then moved to TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
That's
I love that one. It's so good.
Crazy.
When my grandma's dying, you know I'm gonna be doing that.
The ones that keep showing up on my For You page, like for the past week, was the Guy Ferrari. How do you say his last name?
It's like that.
It's like that. Well, whatever. Guy, the
God.
slay guy. He has a restaurant, and they keep saying, "Oh, he's in his depression era." They keep blasting Mitski. So apparently, I don't know if it's like a. Do you see that? I don't know if it's real or fake.
he was blasting Phoebe Bridgers the other day too, apparently.
And Lana Del Rey.
Poor guy.
Get help.
He's going through it. I'm talking about icons. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Okay. It's a tie between Dear John,
Mm-hmm.
from Evermore, Happiness.
Oh.
But I think that's the best song she's ever made.
We've never had anyone that actually knows anything from the newer albums.
I'm
Oh, do we?
when I tell you I'm a stan, like y'all know I'm a
I
And
saw
like,
your shirt the other day. The Taylor
yes,
Swift one? Yes.
Rip did that. Can you believe it?
What?
I
You were
know.
blessed by God that day.
No.
Oh
It was
my God.
picked out of the thrift store too. Like I just picked out a black because I saw a black baby tee and I was like, ooh, black baby tee. And then it said that on it.
Who donated that? Who
Who
would
would
get rid of that?
someone Swifty died?
Someone
R.I.P.
they left the shirt at their boyfriends, and he just like probably. But yeah, every time we ask that question, they're like, "I like
They're like,
love
I don't
stories."
really listen to Taylor Swift. Oh, who's Taylor Swift? I'm like, you mean the most famous female singer of our generation?
Be for real.
Yeah.
What's your
Mine?
Hmm?
Mine
Or our faves? You can go first, Julie.
right now. They keep changing all the time. Mine right now has to be. What was it? The one oh, nothing new.
That one is very good.
real?
That's one of my faves as well. I like the older stuff a lot. So Picture to Burn. I used to listen to that over and over again. Oh, I used to sing that when I was like 7 and just like scream the words because I know.
Do you sing the homophobic version or the regular one?
That's for the audience to decide.
That was so funny of her. Like, why did she
Okay,
say that? She was,
I mean it's
she
kind of
was
misleading. I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie.
On it. Speak on it.
No, Taylor was crazy. I'm scared of her.
She
But I
came
love
in,
it.
lights were off, rent was due, and she wrote Picture to Burn.
Yeah,
She slayed.
she's so slay. She's like, I'm gonna release an album the same month like Girl Pop because I want to be like her.
Literally a week before me, like she wants to be me so bad.
I know, right?
She's gonna this and never invite me to secret sessions. So actually, she doesn't want to be me. She is so herself. We have no competition. I'm only there for her. Like it's her
Right?
mind. Like please invite me to secret sessions. I love you so much, too.
I
I've
mean, at least
never
it
been
wasn't
invited.
the same week or the same day. What would you have done?
Cried.
I
Like
think Girl Pop is gonna she's gonna sell better than Taylor.
Oh, that's true.
y'all said it.
And you know it.
Y'all said it.
Well, I don't know why they all picked the same day because Arctic Monkeys is releasing that day. Taylor Swift is releasing that day. And the 1975 is too.
Whoa.
Who's gonna
The
win?
Battle of the
Only one
Easy.
survives.
My world is about to collapse that day.
My
Yeah, I'm-
Spotify is gonna
Car
be bumping.
crashing everywhere, everyone crying, dying.
My room with headphones in the whole entire day. That's crazy.
Imagine us that we're gonna do reactions to every single one of them. We won't sleep that night.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
That's
My emotions are gonna be flying.
And apparently Taylor's album has a song with Lana.
I saw that. I wonder if that's real or not.
I hope it is.
Because I feel like I always like become a fool. Like I cannot tell you how many like August 13th, September 13th, how many 13th I've fallen for being like, Taylor's gonna release tonight. And she never does. So it's like I'm tired of being humiliated. Like I just have to
Yes. I'm tired of being a clown.
I'm tired of being a clown. Like I'm tired. I don't want to be Boo Boo the Fool anymore.
Remember when we were when she announced Midnight? I was like, I thought it
Oh
was a joke.
yeah.
I thought it was a joke. I was like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then I started all over to her. I was like,
I
huh?
literally put my TikTok comment on my TikTok because I posted like a TikTok of like pictures of her from that award show with like Mitski screaming in the background. And someone commented and was like, OMG, and she's releasing an album. And I was like, that's not funny to like play with me like that. Like you can play with someone else, but not me. Like that's not funny. It's not funny to me that this is real. And then I looked on Twitter and I was like, oh my
It
god,
was
oh my god, she literally is. And I screamed.
no,
It's
100%
crazy.
because we have the on Twitter they always send you notifications for tweets now. I don't know why.
Too many.
So I got the Taylor Swift is releasing the new album, and then I'm like, man, that's not real. Whatever. And then we got back to the hotel,
Oh yeah,
and
this
then
is
I
when we
saw,
were in New
and I was
York.
like,
That's the
and I was
perfect
like, hold
time
on a
to like
second.
figure out Taylor Swift was gonna release a new album. Being in New York.
Yeah, and then
That's
we almost died.
true.
That's incredible.
No, we're so excited for the album though. I love what you released
Mhm.
already, so I can't wait to hear what else comes out. I think I'm gonna be crying a lot. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be
No,
the
me too.
soundtrack to my fall, so my
Right.
No, and
downfall.
I'm excited even more because we have listened to some of the songs in the when you were on tour with Matt.
I was gonna
Yes.
heard y'all have heard 2 songs that have not yet been released. So
What can
you
we say? Honestly, remember the New York show? We were just like, "Girl, puppy,
Oh, we were
Becca!"
like
And then when Matt came
screaming.
on, I was like, "I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go now."
It was so funny.
And then in the Nashville one, when you didn't do the duet, we were so mad.
Oh my god, we were screaming.
also I was confused. I was like, wow, he's cheating on me for tonight. But
Mhm.
Sarah Catherine killed it. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
got
it
to
was cool to see her do that, but we would prefer you.
yeah,
well,
100%,
of
100%. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
course. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem. That was so fun.
Fun to catch up with you guys.
Same.
Yeah, we've been wanting to since we saw you for the first time. Remember?
Guys, come to a show, like one of the Florida shows or something.
I'm gonna try. I think I
And
will.
then
I might
Yeah.
come to the Orlando show.
that
Oh
oh
yeah,
my
you
god,
live closer to Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
You gotta take Haley.
Oh yeah, I'll bring my sister. My sister lives in Orlando, so she can
that's so
come.
I hope Mickey Mouse comes.
Oh, Mickey Mouse is gonna be there.
What?
Actually, Goofy's gonna be there. Oh my god, Donald. I can't believe it.
They're
So
gonna be
excited.
fighting for you. They all want to be with you. So
I need Goofy at the
No,
show.
for real.
okay, but did anyone else had a crush on Goofy's son?
Max?
He was so hot.
What? That's the drama.
Not my furry era.
No, literally, I'm like, wait, no, because why
No,
did
why
I?
was his girlfriend kinda cute too? What?
No,
No,
literally,
she was so hot.
bad. She was bad.
She was a bad bitch. I wanted
You
to meet her so bad. Oh, bye.
get some rest. Get some rest. Bye bye.
Bye.